When we have a long-term goal we are working towards, it's easy to become so focused on it that we start to believe that we won't be happy kind of until we reach that goal, that kind of ideal that we've set up. Now, while it's important in life and in business for our success to have long-term goals, they must never be so consuming as to crowd out our daily life, which is something that often happens with long-term goals. People become that focused, that far out, and they forget about today. They forget about what's going on and how things are going on. Or they look towards that goal, but they become so consumed with all the challenges of the day that they forget where they're going. When I've asked kind of thought leaders, successful business people, top sportsmen and women, what, aside from the practice that they put in to make them a great golfer or a cricketer or whatever the case may be, aside from that practice, and then obviously taking the right actions all the time, what is the thing that gives them the edge that allows them to achieve their goals year after year after year? And here's what many of them say about that. It's the additional power that they find in remaining in a place of daily gratitude that gives them that edge that they need to be successful, to be the best they can possibly be. Now, some of these people that I've interviewed, that I've had discussions with, have even said to me that they ensure that a part of their day, a part of their daily ritual, is reflecting on those things they are grateful for that happened during that day. And that is kind of a power that they develop inside, within them, that enables them to stretch forward, to overcome the negative challenges of that day. Now, we know that there's many studies that have found that gratitude, instead of developing a sense of self-satisfaction and or even an acceptance of kind of the status quo, actually promotes and empowers self-improvement and a positive personal transformation. People find that the more grateful they are for what is going on a regular basis, the more they're able to change and transform themselves and look at other people with a different perspective, with a more positive attitude. However, we know that one day's practice of gratefulness simply won't cut the mustard. It's not the thing that's going to get us there. And in this context, that idea of cutting the mustard is actually quite an apt phrase. Why? Well, one of the ideas that has developed about the origin of the phrase cut the mustard stems back to the day when the main crop of East Anglia was mustard. And it was generally cut with a scythe and by hand, which made it extremely arduous and challenging work to do. Now, if the blade of the scythe became dull and blunt, it was said that the scythe could not cut the mustard. Now, why is this phrase an apt phrase in this context that I'm talking about? Well, the goal for those farmers was to cut as much produce as possible in the working day. But a blunt blade would slow them down. And gratefulness works in the same way. It is the sharp, bright edge that gives you the power to overcome challenges and obstacles that you face during your day, to work through issues and to find solutions. It's the kind of intangible thing which, as you practice it daily, you will notice major changes in your life and some seriously amazing benefits. And we see so many people being derailed in their long-term goals by the issues they face on a daily basis. However, we also see so many people achieving their long-term goals by being grateful for the things that they are able to accomplish daily. And staying in that place of gratitude for what you already have and what you've already achieved in your life can be a huge benefit in reaching your long-term goals. Now, why is this? Well, there's quite a few reasons, but I'm just going to give you 3 of those reasons right now that I kind of think are the preeminent reasons for why gratitude works in that way. And here's number 1. Gratitude makes you happier. Now, we know that neurologists and neuroscience have shown that that feeling of gratitude, that sense of gratitude that you comes from expressing gratitude, actually changes the way in which your brain works. When you are consciously aware of all the wonderful things in your life, you are happier and more content. When you are happier and feeling good about your life and about yourself and about your circumstances, it is easier to believe that more good things await you down the road. And that's so incredibly powerful when you are grateful for those things that you have, that you've done, that you've accomplished. And now you can feel, hey, I can do so much more down the road as time goes on. Number 2 is gratitude lowers stress. A life filled with struggle is it's one that leads to more and more stress. So if you're constantly struggling and fighting against life, your level of stress grows. And yet you want to achieve your dreams. And stress will hold you back. Gratitude is almost the key, if you want, that will unlock the potential that's inside of you. And when that potential rises up, your stress level reduces because you're putting out that good energy, that good feel. You're feeling good about yourself, you're feeling good about circumstances, your stress level comes down. And finding that balance between having the stress that we need a certain amount of stress to keep us going, doing things, and the level of excitement that comes from doing those things that help you to reach your goals. Yeah, that lowers your stress, your negative stress, your bad stress. That pulls it down to the level that you can cope with, you can deal with, and your life just becomes so much more exciting. You'll find that as your stress level reduces, you're able to push yourself further. You're able to break those self-imposed barriers, those things that have held you kind of captive to where you are. And you'll find that you enjoy the journey to reaching your goal so much more. So number 3 is gratitude makes you more optimistic. Believing the grass is always greener on the other side is a sure way to ensure that your dissatisfaction in life is high. It makes you feel like you may never get from life what you want. This pessimism just makes everything in life so much harder. You may even just want to give up on your dreams and your goals because you don't believe you can attain them. You don't believe you can get there. Keeping a grateful mindset offers you a way to enjoy life now and look forward to the future once your goals have been realized. See, obtaining that grateful spirit, working towards having that grateful spirit active in you, doesn't take a lot of time and effort, but it will make a huge difference in your life on a daily basis. Now, you may want to start by keeping a small little notebook in which you note things down, or you may have an app on your phone. I would recommend using a notebook to start with. But you may have an app on your phone that you take notes on, and you note the little things that happen during the day that you are grateful for. Yeah, we often moan about, oh, it's raining again, or it's cold again. Well, find the positive in that and be grateful hey, that it's raining, and the rain is going to help the grass to grow, or the plants to grow, or the I don't know, the vegetation to grow, so that we can have more produce. Find something that you're grateful for in even the negative circumstances, and then write that down. Now, some people even prefer to keep what's called a gratitude journal by their bed at night, or they have it on their desk. I've got mine laying on my desk over here, and just scribble in there during the day, during those times when you're reflecting on your day. And that will help you down the road to remember those things that you're grateful for. Now, I want to encourage you to give this a try, and you will find major changes begin to happen as you just keep it going all the time. And you can actually give this journey of gratitude a try, or you can develop, if you've already been working on that whole idea of gratitude in your daily life, you can give that journey a boost by actually joining us on a 7-day gratitude challenge, which is starting this coming Monday. If you just click on the link below this video, you'll find it'll take you through to a page where you can register, and you can begin to discover that life-changing experience for you and for us as we together kind of go through this. So how does the 7-day gratitude challenge work? Well, beginning on Monday, every Monday after that for 7 weeks, you'll get a kind of an idea of what we're going to focus on for that week, in terms of what to be grateful for, how to show your gratitude to a certain area. So you'll receive that every Monday. And then every day in between, you'll just receive a little email, a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of motivation to keep going, to stay with it. And then together we can begin to make this a habit for you and for many of us. Now, I've been writing in my journal for many, many years, and I've used this idea of a gratitude journal within my daily journal, and it's amazing the impact it has. It transforms you as a person, and it transforms your life. And so I want to encourage you to come join us for these 7 days. We call it 7 days, but it is 7 Mondays over a 7-week period. Come and join us. Be part of what is happening and get involved in becoming more grateful for the things you have and the things that you want and the things that you see coming. So again, I encourage you, just click on the link below and come and join us. It would be great to have you as part of the group. As I said, it's free to join. There's no costs involved. Just click on that link and come and join us. I look forward to seeing you inside the challenge, and I trust that you have an absolutely awesome day. Take care. See you again soon. Cheers.